Following the abduction of Sita, Ram and Lakshman are pushed to the absolute edge of their endurance. They track her path through the Dandakaranya forest, guided only by the scattered pieces of jewelry she dropped along the way. Every step takes them deeper into the shadows of an ancient, hostile wilderness. Without warning, the forest itself seems to attack. Massive, tree-trunk-like arms violently sweep across the path, trapping the brothers in an inescapable grip. This is Kabandha, a horrifying, headless demon, with a mouth set directly into his torso, using his giant reach to sweep the forest floor for prey. The brothers don't hesitate. Working in perfect synchronization, Ram and Lakshman draw their swords and sever the demon's enormous arms at the shoulder, neutralizing the physical threat in seconds. Bleeding out on the forest floor, the dying creature asks for the names of the warriors who defeated him. When he hears the name Ram, his violent thrashing stops completely. The monster's aggression instantly melts into desperate, breathless reverence. Ram and Lakshman find that the forest yields to more than just steel. While their swords can sever limbs, it is the mere presence of Ram that transforms a predator into a penitent, dismantling the monster's spirit before his body even hits the ground. Kabandha reveals he wasn't always a monster. He was once a beautiful, celestial Gandharva. Driven by extreme arrogance, he would take on terrifying forms to terrorize sages in the woods, until a sage finally cursed him to remain trapped in the hideous body he had chosen. The sage left him with one highly specific condition for escape. His true celestial soul would remain trapped in the monstrous flesh until the day Ram arrived in the forest and personally burned his severed body in a cremation fire. Ram constructs the pyre and lights it. As the grotesque flesh is consumed by the fire, Kabandha emerges from the flames in his original, brilliant celestial form, his centuries-long punishment finally at an end. In gratitude, Kabandha provides the vital intelligence the brothers have been desperate for. He tells them they must travel south toward the Rishyamukha mountains. There they will find the Monkey King Sugriva, the ally they need to search for Sita. But before they reach the mountains, Kabandha gives them an immediate waypoint. He instructs Ram to head west and seek out the quiet ashram of the great sage Matanga on the banks of the Pampa Sarovar. The creature that tried to devour them moments ago has become their most reliable map. Through an act of grace, a terrifying enemy provides the exact heading required to find the path to their missing queen. They arrive at Matanga's ashram, stepping out of a savage wilderness into an oasis of absolute peace. The spiritual power of the area is so dense that even wild animals abandon their natural instincts, drinking from the same water sources without violence. Here they meet Mata Shabari. She is an ascetic woman from a marginalized tribal caste, now in her extreme old age. Decades ago, as her guru Matanga departed this world, he promised her that Ram would one day visit her home. She has spent every single day since keeping the paths clean and gathering fresh fruit, waiting for a guest who was always arriving tomorrow. Overjoyed that her lifetime of waiting is over, Shabari offers her guests the wild berries she collected, but she breaks every rule of traditional hospitality. To guarantee she doesn't accidentally serve her lord a sour berry, she bites into each piece of fruit first, tasting it and only offering the sweetest ones. Lakshman watches in shock. By the rigid social and religious customs of the era, offering half-eaten food is a severe insult. Ram accepts the bitten fruit with immense joy, declaring the taste rivals the meals cooked by his own mother in the royal palaces of Ayodhya. Lakshman sees contaminated scraps. Ram tastes a lifetime of pure, unbroken love. The physical state of the offering is entirely irrelevant next to the staggering emotional weight behind it. Overwhelmed, Shabari apologizes for her low birth, assuming she lacks the scholarly or social standing to properly host a prince of Ayodhya. Ram immediately rejects her apology, dismantling the entire societal framework she is apologizing to. He outlines the philosophy of Navda Bhakti, the ninefold path of devotion. He explains that to the divine, wealth, caste, lineage, and power carry zero weight. A single ounce of pure devotion completely outweighs every metric invented by human society. Having witnessed this devotion firsthand and fulfilled her guru's promise, Shabari points the brothers towards Sugriva. Then, right before their eyes, she sheds her mortal body and departs this world in peace. With her final directions echoing in their minds, Ram and Lakshman look out over the vast, sweeping valleys to the south. The path to finding Sita is finally clear. This moment closes the Aranya Kand, the book of the forest. The long, solitary wandering through the woods is coming to an end. Now they must enter the Kishkinda Kand, trading the silence of the trees for the armies of the south, and a meeting with a very specific monkey warrior. And that is how the search for Sita found direction from both a terrifying demon and a gentle tribal devotee. If you're ready to march with Ram into the monkey kingdom of Kishkinda, hit the like button, drop a Jai Shri Ram in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed to Mythogram so you don't miss the arrival of Hanuman in the next episode.